It's John Ryle from Move or Rust with a little message about the Australian Defence Forces. Now, you may consider joining the Australian military, defend our country, a wonderful way of life. Do you know that you have to pay to be in the army? Yep, you have to pay. They pay you what seems to be a reasonable wage, and they take back living allowance, food, and that is a big impost. So if you're getting, I don't know, 60,000 a year, they're going to be into you for 20 more, and then you pay tax, of course. Now, the American military, from my little bit of research, you're in there, you get it all. You get accommodation, you get food, you get medical, you get dental. Now, you get medical and dental in the Australian military as well. But I think it's a bit much, because when you consider what soldier, an airman, or a Navy man, and woman, don't forget that, John, gender equality, etc., to a degree, they have to be on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And at any moment, they are called to grab their weapons and assemble. No excuses. No Christmas Day off, no Easter, no special religious holidays tolerated if we are suddenly plunged into a threat to the country and we need all hands on deck. So that's why you should be given your wages, and if you live on base, free accommodation and meals. I mean, what is the penny pinching going on for? Why is that? As I say, in America, from what I've read, they do the whole 9 yards. So apart from that and the fear of being labelled a war criminal if you do the wrong thing in war, as Ben Roberts-Smith has been accused of, war, as many people have said, with far more experience than I have, is hell. And if someone wants to kill you, you have to kill them first. You don't try to injure them or wound them and treat them and put them in hospital, pat them on the back and say, it's all good. If, the worst comes to the worst, and it does in battle, you have to kill to survive. And you have to kill to protect your mates, your comrades, men and women, from harm, especially the wounded, etc. You've got to be there for them. And you can't do second guesses like, gee, I wonder if this is in international law, or will I be arraigned in The Hague as a war criminal? No. So these are the sort of things that are holding back recruitment in this country. I believe, and I also believe that things are looking very sticky at the moment. It's not just the Middle East, not just Russia, let's carry on in Ukraine, but China. And China is an enormous threat. And if any of these threatening nations get together and decide to have a bit of a Barney, promising to hold back on nuclear weapons, of course, yeah, that'll be the day. We're in real trouble, and we need a strong military. So, to the powers that be, cut out the penny pinching. If a soldier wants to live on base, single man, single woman, accommodate them, feed them. I was just remembering my army food, and There are many times I wouldn't have paid for it if I had to. I would have gone on outside to a hamburger joint or somewhere because it wasn't great. Sorry, army cooks, but you've got to steam this and steam that, and it becomes a little bland. Yeah, no, you've got to feed a lot of people. So that's the way it goes. Although I ate well on the Air Force Base. It was brilliant food, fantastic. And I ate well on the Navy ship when we were loading equipment for Vietnam because the wharfies put a black ban on us. So we went down armed and there wasn't a wharfie to be seen. And we loaded that ship with supplies for Vietnam. And we were fed on that ship and the food was brilliant. So I don't know what it is with army food. Maybe it's a tradition to not make it too tasty. Maybe it's changed. I'd like to experiment sometime. Give me a free invite to an army mess hall. I'll turn up and I'll sample a chow. But in the meantime, make it more attractive for people to join the military because it is a 24/7 job to be available, to be on call, to be there for your country. Stop the penny pinching. So this is John Ra with just another musing at the punch bag. And I'll see you soon. Punch above your weight. Keep your physicality up. You can do anything. See you soon.